Timberwolves trail by 9. We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Temple in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. The 3 is up. Cook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped. Yeah,
they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
Sumu, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And here are the latest power rankings. A good picture of how these teams have played coming into February. Taking a look at Minnesota, they've fallen down to the 3rd spot and are hoping to turn things back around.
Seeing where the Raptors are, they have been putting in the work, and their ascension to the 2nd spot proves it. This team is hungry and might just keep climbing. Incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
It's Barrett on the wing. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Stolen by Lowry. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, it's a lot easier said than done.
And when you look at what R.J. Barrett brings to the table as a wing, he's a very dependable scorer that can attack you at all 3 levels.
Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over to Sumu. And DeRozan with the basket. On the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 7 tonight. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Barnes. Over to the wing from 17. And there's Toronto with another bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Nurkic is checked in for Rudy Gobert. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for LaMelo Ball.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And gets it to go, despite getting hit on the shot.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The ball's knocked loose. Conley passes to Nurkic. Here's to Sumu. Back to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, when Nurkic is healthy, he's a difference maker for his team.
It's Barrett on the wing. Toronto passing it around. The three from Barnes. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Conley passes to Nurkic. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Raptors. The three from Barnes. He drops it from range. Barnes has got 9.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Edwards against Barrett. And stolen by Barrett. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Murray Boyle.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And he lays it in off the breakaway. DeRozan's got 22.
All these turnovers keep them at a constant disadvantage on the defensive end.
Timberwolves trail by 21. And here's Edwards. 27 points for him. It's good from the top of the key. That's 29 for him.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's Toronto continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Minnesota with possession here. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. LaMelo Ball is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition. And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Lets it go from deep. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Here's DeSumo. Tipped.
Well, making blocks isn't a big part of his game, but that's a big play right there, and you have to applaud the defensive focus of R.J. Barrett.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Barrett. Puts up a three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Wow. Did I just see that? I mean, LaMelo with the artful dribble.
McDaniels with a steal. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. The three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Here's ball. Blocked. And they recover it. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Raptors ball.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Barnes. Kawhi Leonard comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Temple is subbed in for Barrett. Leonard. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And that's now 24 points for Kawhi Leonard. Outside, Ingles. And there's the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. The Raptors have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Leonard for three. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Shannon. Buries it from three. Shannon's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Murray Boyles. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Green. Here's Berenger. Here's Highland. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Knocks it loose. Leonard outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
The game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Outside Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. Here's Shannon. Leonard defending. Tipped away. And stolen by Leonard. Pulls it. And he drains the quick shot. Leonard's got 32 points.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Randall, pass to Edwards. Will it go? That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
3 points.
Randall's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeMar DeRozan.
He impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Pass to Leonard. To the inside. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Temples checked in for Kawhi Leonard.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Fades. And another basket for Minnesota.
Yeah, the defense will live with that shot, but give Gobert credit for extending his range.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Terrence Shannon taking.
No good on the second free throw. DeRozan passes to Mamukelashvili. Now quickly. From the arc. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team.